All right. Take one. Let's get focused. I guess I should be serious too.
Yeah, you really should. Okay.
So Mitchell, you play both football and rugby, right?
I do.
Which sport do you prefer to play?
Prefer football because, pads and everything. It helps out. You can hit people harder in football, in my general opinion.
So you like wearing the equipment then, or do you feel that it restricts you?
I like wearing the equipment because I care less about my body and I make bigger hits. In rugby, it's not so much. I more worry about if my shoulder is going to pop out if I hit that kid hard enough. In football, I just kind of throw my body at them and not give a flying care.
So you say you make bigger hits then?
Bigger hits. A lot bigger hits.
So would you say that the equipment allows people to perform tackles that may be deemed unsafe?
Absolutely. I mean, in rugby, you're not just going to leave your feet at someone's knees, but in football, and especially me, it may be illegal, but I lead with my head first. So if I'm going into someone's knees, they're getting a helmet to the knee. And that's almost like a weapon.
Okay, so have you ever had a coach that tried to encourage you to injure another player?
Yeah, my grade 9, 10, and 11 football coach, he definitely encouraged hurting people. In practices, actually, he taught us how to gator roll people, which is when you grab people by the knees and you twist your whole body so their legs go with your arms.
Interesting. So have you been injured in football or rugby?
I've been injured in both. In football, I think I've accumulated around 7 to 8 known concussions. And in rugby, every year since grade 9, I seem to rip ligaments off my ankle.
Okay, so which sport would you say you sustained more injuries in?
I'd say I have sustained more devastating injuries in football, and I might have gained more smaller injuries in rugby.
But you'd say that the more serious injuries did occur in football?
Definitely in football.
Oh, okay. And did you have any other kind of injuries in football, or mostly just concussions? Did you have anything?
It was mostly just concussions, maybe pop my finger out of the socket or whatever a couple times, stuff like that. Jamming your fingers a lot, obviously, but nothing huge, just other than concussions.
Yeah, so you'd say you often jam your fingers on someone else's equipment?
Yeah, on someone else's pads, their shoulder pads there. When you go up and try to get in them, your fingers, if it's cold out especially, your fingers always just jam up.
Okay, and so which sport, do you feel safer playing football or rugby?
Well, I feel safer playing football still, even with my concussions, because I know my limits, and I know my limits in rugby as well, but in rugby anything can happen. Metal cleats also is a big turnoff, so football would be safer, in my opinion.